Right.
Lock the door when you close it. Please.
Sir, excuse me. My rights here. Can I go ahead and go? Is it okay if I go, sir?
Lock the door.
Sorry.
Well, your name didn't come back.
I'm sorry about this, sir. I just got to get my medication.
Yeah, I know. But your name didn't come back out of British Columbia either. You said your last name was D-A-N-I-L-L-I?
Yep.
D-A-N-I-L-L-I. And this Stephen with a B. Is it Mike or Michael? Or
Mike.
Mike?
Mike.
It's Mike. You say you're from British Columbia?
Yes, sir.
What's the date of birth again?
12/14/54.
12/14. 27/11.
But, so I got like 23 minutes to get through with my medication. I've got cancer, I've got rejection. Sorry.
Lock the button and close the door, please.
We ain't coming deep for the end of the door.
Sorry, Steve.
Huh?
Sorry.
Are we good, sir?
So,
Sir,
where we're at now.
sir,
is-
sir, can I go get my medication, please? Sir.
In the pharmacy or where?
No, he's supposed to be going to a doctor's office. I was bringing him here to meet a lady friend of his
Yeah.
because I don't normally travel around in a car. I usually travel around. I think I've met him before.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember me, but I usually travel around on a bicycle. But because of my friend's situation here, I chose to use this truck where I'm staying right now.
You're using whose truck?
It belongs to the person. Well, I'm sure you can call the license plate in and see it belongs to NC Auto.
Belongs to who?
NC Auto.
NCR?
NC Auto.
NC Auto. Okay.
I figured you would have called the license plate in by now. I don't figure I'd have to explain that to you.
We're trying to get a hold of them to see if you're
Sir?
allowed to drive the truck.
Yeah, I am around the yard.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, but like I said, the lady, rather than, there she is. There's his ride.
Sir, can I go, please?
He's going to miss his doctor's appointment.
Sir, it's very important. I'm very sick. I need my medication. Can I go, please?
You have a phone number and address.
I'm sorry, is it same address?
No.
Because if I have to give you a ticket, I can do that later if I need to, and I can let you go now.
Okay.
But so far, the name you're giving me doesn't come
I'm sorry, it doesn't come up. I get no control over
Here's it.
that.
I'll give you.
Want me to deal with the seatbelt situation with him? Would that help you out?
His name and
Yep.
info and everything.
All right.
Give him the address.
It's 10465 Link Road.
So,
Sir, can I go now, please?
Sir, just to get some information from you real quick for the citation. What's
Are
your
you here
last
to give
name?
him a ride?
Zanelli?
How do you spell that?
I said, are you here to give him a ride?
I'm sorry, I don't know him.
It's okay.
Just go back to the car.
Okay, that's why I just asked if you're here to give him a ride.
I'm sorry.
You here to give him a ride? Okay.
And your first name? Stephen with
I
the
just,
D?
he told me to
And what's your middle name?
Yeah, okay. Just, wait over there for a minute.
I'm just,
M-I-K-E? And your birthday?
12,
12/14/54?
yes, sir.
Okay. And where were you born? DC? And do you have a driver's license in Canada? What's that? No. Have you ever had a driver's license anywhere?
Years ago,
Where at? Oh, okay.
just go back towards there.
Okay. Are you a U.S. citizen, or do you have any U.S. citizenship? So you're a Canadian citizen. Okay. And you live here, or do you just visit? Okay. When did you arrive in the country?
I've been down here for 3 months, but you come down to
Okay.
I really need to go see a medication.
How often do you take your medicine?
Every day.
Every day? When's the last time you took
So
it?
there I got kidney stones, this is heart failure, liver, edema,
And when's the last time you took your medicine? 2 weeks? Well, I don't think 5 minutes is going to cause any more trouble than 2 weeks has.
Yeah, they're giving him a limited opportunity to get his medicine.
Not Walgreens, where I have to go to get my medication.
Okay, well, the problem is you didn't have your seatbelt on.
He did have his seatbelt on.
I'm not the one to stop you. I'm just going to deal with the citation part of it, okay? So I'm just going to verify your identity. We'll get you taken care of, and then you get out of here as soon as possible. Station 2.
You're not a Robert? You're not a Robert Donnelly?
Sorry?
You're not a Robert Donnelly?
No, nothing.
2788 River Road to the Humans local the Canadian citizen.
Okay. I'm really sick, okay? And they've been dragging this out for like a while now.
Get your information if it works, and then we can let you go.
If it's, I apologize. May I interrupt? If it's not an arrestable offense, I'll provide you with his location.
The only arrestable offense we would have is your part of failure to carry and present license or ID.
Huh. Well,
That would be an arrestable offense.
it would, underneath the commercial codes that you're quoting. But the right to travel does exist. Did you know that? Are you aware of that? The right to travel exists.
Travel.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can travel. But,
Yep.
but you even admitted to me just a few minutes ago that you're allowed to use this truck only in the yard.
Right.
You told me.
Well,
We're out in the public roadways.
yep. And my friend is in serious condition, and I'm trying to help him rather than give directions.
There's someone else here to give him a ride.
This was where I was coming to. That's why I stopped here when I got here.
Okay. Well, you're supposed to have stopped back on the roadway.
Well, like I said, I feel what I'm dealing with is more of a serious situation than what you are creating now. You're creating a serious situation,
No.
and you're interfering with my friend's health here. You're
I got this part covered. So
Okay.
you can deal with the other
You
part.
wanted to step around that way then with him?
You want me to get him away? Yeah. All right, sir, right this way.
What?
We're going to walk over.
and I'll let you know. I'm
You can head,
right?
you can head over
I
towards
had
your
my
friends.
friend here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's your friend's vehicle?
I think she was in that the maroon Hyundai over there.
Let's work our way.
That's
We're
her
gonna
coming out of the
stop right
store.
over here by this red van.
It's her in that dark with the dark hair.
Here's your bag, Steve.
Car's over there.
Steve.
Here, I'll get Steve's bag.
Let's do that. Let's walk over to the car.
Here's Steve's bag.
Thank you. And
Do you want me to carry that for you?
I'd like to say one more time, I'm a peaceful man. There will be no need for violence. I'm not going to resist in any way.
Then go ahead and step out. Unlock the door over there and step out. The sergeant's right over there. You wanted to talk to the sergeant anyway. He's right over there.
No, I said I won't resist arrest.
Okay, so don't resist arrest.
But that doesn't mean I'll follow your orders either.
Well, that would be, well, if I have to arrest you, then that would be resisting arrest.
Then I will peacefully allow you to do so. But I would...
If you would just give me all your information, there's very well a possibility I might just give you a citation and let you go. But if you're going to keep making it difficult, you could end up in
I'm
jail.
really not trying to make it difficult. I'm trying to actually make it a little bit more simpler. And sometimes,
failure to carry and present,
sometimes
you committed a traffic violation, and then failure to carry and present ID, driver's license, is an arrestable offense.
Is a driver's license?
But I have the option. I could just give you a citation in lieu of custody for it.
Well,
because you failed to yield to an emergency vehicle properly.
Hello. How you doing?
Would you like to talk to me? I'm the sergeant.
Oh, I would very much. May I have one of your business cards, please?
What's that, sir?
May I have a business card, please?
I actually don't carry one. You can. My name's Ryan Lane.
Yeah.
I'm a deputy for Lane County. Well, I'm actually a sergeant for Lane County Sheriff's Office.
Mm-hmm.
My deputies actually explain to you everything about the day. You fail to carry and present. We want to get through this as easily as possible with you.
The reason I don't carry is because I no longer voluntarily apply for those types of.
You're a constitutionalist?
No, I'm just a human being who believes that I have a common law right. And I think that common law supersedes legislative statutes. I've done a lot of researching it because I care about people. And I, like I stated to him, I'm a peaceful man. There's no need for violence.
Put that in there.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Here's the long story, the short. Right now you are on public roadways, which occurred where this traffic violation occurred, correct?
I don't. What you're saying is a violation.
We are right now, correct?
Yeah.
So, there is one way we're going to go with this. He's actually explained to you he would like to. If you can give him your information, we will go away on that part of it with the citation and such.
The thing is, if people believe that
we're not going to continue down this road, I'm more than happy to work with you on this, but you're not.
Well, like I said, I'm a peaceful man. I've done nothing to harm or offend either one of you men.
No,
and
not.
And I believe that since I've done nothing wrong,
yes, sir,
and I've harmed no one, there's no one making a criminal complaint against me. I've violated no one else's rights. Actually, I've damaged no one's property.
We are there right now. You are going down the road of a criminal complaint.
And I believe you gentlemen may be also.
Which is an arrestable offense, correct?
No.
Well, it is.
It is under what statute?
Oregon State, ORS.
Yeah, which is a statute.
Correct.
Which has nothing to do with common law.
What's going to happen is you're gonna make it to the point where we're going to have to actually remove you from the vehicle if you continue this. So, and I don't want to do that because you said you're a peaceful man, and I enjoy being around peaceful people. But you are actually causing this at this point in time.
I don't believe I am.
Are you willing to step out of the vehicle, sir?
I have a right. I believe that if a human being has rights and they fail to exercise those rights are looked at as if they're non-existent. So,
79, Route 314 to our location.
If I've committed a crime, then and you believe that I've committed an arrestable offense, then that's your belief, and I'm sorry that you believe that.
The deputy that you've been dealing with right over there.
I'm sorry you believe that I've committed an arrestable offense. I apologize for your belief, because I care about people.
Well, it's not a belief, it's just what's written into the law.
Which defining a statute, which has nothing to do with common law. I will be exercising my common law rights in this little engagement that's occurring here, and it's no disrespect whatsoever. I'm not doing it. I don't want to go to jail. Trust me, I don't like it there.
I'd rather not take you to jail.
But I would rather.
That's a simple traffic violation. But
what seems simple, but what I see is years. I see simple traffic violations converted into crimes by the actions of agents who aren't even acting as human beings.
Well, I think we're acting as human beings, though. So I don't.
No, you're both in uniform. You're acting as agents. You're not acting as a human being dealing with a human being. And you're
willing to get out of the vehicle and be compliant.
If I've harmed someone, and if you've witnessed me breach the peace, I would lay down on the ground, put my hands behind my back. If there was somebody injured, pointing at me, saying, that man right there harmed me, and you guys got called to somebody who witnessed that, I would be the first one to.
Only in that case is when you're going to actually comply with these kind of.
When I believe, I see. I think we all have a right to exist peacefully. No one has a right, not even in uniform, to act against a peaceful person who has committed no crime. And when you say I violated a statute, you're failing to make the distinction between a human being practicing his common law rights and a legal entity which you're attempting to create joinder with by, you want me to provide you with details that would make me voluntarily consenting to contract with you. I do not wish to contract with you. And when I go to court, I will not be entering a plea, because I only go to court when I've actually committed a crime.
At this point in time, you have, sir.
Oh, well, what you're calling a crime, I'm calling me exercising my right to travel freely. I was trying to help a friend who has a medical condition that is very serious, and I have a lot of other things I'm supposed to be doing, but because I care about people, I tried to get him here to get his ride. At the risk of being pulled over by agents who do not distinguish between a human being and a legal person. Now, I can't provide you with the details that would identify me as a legal person, because I plan for the rest of my existence here on Earth to make it a distinction. And I think
it's a choice on your part, correct?
It's a
choice on your part.
To be a human being.
Absolutely.
Yes, it's definitely a choice.
Therefore, when we make choices in life, there's sometimes these consequences, correct?
Yep. And
so that is what.
Out of all this, I hope that you both do the research. Oh, I care about you. I care about your family. I care about your children. But if we continue acting against each other in a way where we don't protect the peace, instead we enforce the legislated rule that is actually harming human beings. Like right now, the things that I care about and I should be spending my time doing, I'm being forced without my consent to comply to your demands.
You just said
when I've done nothing.
You were helping your friend at taking the risk of being pulled over.
Right.
Well, there you go.
Yep.
So now you have to deal with the consequences.
Yep. See, I feel like there's a gang out there. There's a gang out there that carries weapons, which is very intimidating, and they threaten to take the freedom away of human beings.
And that's why we have jobs, because there are gangs out there with weapons.
Well, like I said, I wish that the emphasis was on protecting the human being, the life, the quality lived, not creating revenue. I know you're a sheriff. You look like a good man.
Yeah, thank you.
And you look like a good man too. When I look, I can't see your eyes, but when I look at you guys, I think, man.
Do you think that that he's not out protecting life today? He's actually doing seatbelt enforcement.
No, I think he is, but I wonder how you guys feel. Have you ever seen a situation where you may have arrested someone who you felt was a good person, but do you ever feel like, wow, I arrested that person, and damaged their life, caused them financial hardships, and they've really done nothing to harm anyone? All he did was break my rule.
So you're out driving on the road, you don't have a license or any kind of insurance for this vehicle, correct? And you get into an accident with somebody else on the road that is driving. Wouldn't that be also putting those people in danger, because you can't give any kind of financial stability for them for when you crash your vehicle into their car?
I would be responsible for any damage I'd done, and I would take self-responsibility.
That you can't be driving on the road without a license.
And that's why I don't drive on the road without a license. I travel in a personal conveyance.
Yeah. You travel on the road, don't you?
Your definition of words and your understanding may vary from mine, but we will both have a clearer understanding of this if you choose to do so. And like I said, no harm intended, no disrespect. I'm not trying to make your day rougher. If anything, I'd like to make your day easier. Okay. And I think your day would be much easier.
It would be much easier if you just step on out.
You can...
How about this? Would you please step out of the vehicle, sir? I'll even say it. Pretty please step out of the vehicle, sir.
See, if you'd witnessed me committing a crime, I would comply.
We have.
We did.
Okay. So there's an alleged party that will file a sworn affidavit testifying.
Right there.
I do.
Okay, well,
I will do.
Here's an interesting thing. I know that your designation of authority comes from. Do you know what documents you've derived your authority from? Do you know where your authority comes from? Does it just come from a gun and a badge, or does it come from law?
It starts off with the Constitution.
Right.
Absolutely.
Well, do you know that the Constitution really does not authorize you guys to act in a way to generate commercial revenue? You know, you're not allowed to do that. What you're supposed to be doing is, if somebody called you and said, that guy ran into me with his car and drove off, you should go get that guy, because what he did harmed someone's property.
So we're also out here to prevent that, and that's what I was doing today, was preventing that type of situation from happening.
Well, maybe we should prevent crime by just exterminating people. That doesn't make any sense.
No, I'm not here to exterminate anybody.
Preventive.
We're here to stop people. We're here to prevent crime.
So am I.
Stopping somebody that commits a travel
I am
violation.
too. I'm here to stop crime. I'm here
to get you off the road
because I care about people. I'm here for a short time.
If you do that, then step out of the vehicle.
And
so we can go on to help those other people.
Okay. I can't voluntarily consent to what I believe is criminal conduct on your behalf.
Okay.
But if you wish to drag me from the vehicle and arrest me, if you seriously believe I'm a threat to this community and that I'm a danger to society...
I think that you're a threat when you drive on the road, when you don't have a license and you don't have insurance.
Well, why? Because Chicken Little worried the sky was going to fall? Well, I believe if no harm has been committed, then no crime has been committed, and you should allow people to exist peacefully, first and foremost.
But see, we want to prevent harm.
If you want to prevent harm,
before harm happens.
You need to realize what you're doing right now is harming me. You guys have guns.
Have we harmed you yet? Are you physically hurt in any kind of way?
Yes.
Physically hurt?
Yes.
Where are you physically hurt at right now, sir?
I'm physically hurt in my heart because you failed to understand the words I'm trying to share with you. And I have several friends who have also suffered at the legislated rules that are enacted by those who voluntarily consent to be consenting members of the Law Society. I in no way have given my consent. And if you can show proof of my consent, then you should carry on. But if you don't have proof of consent, it is voluntary to apply for a license. It's voluntary.
Provided those documents.
My mouth is so dry.
It's a privilege to drive. You have to have that license so you can drive.
And I'm not. I know. I've revoked that privilege, and I've opted.
You're violating that revocation.
Well, I'm not consenting to any of that.
You violated that revocation.
Only if I have not given my consent.
So anyway,
that jurisdiction applies to those who consent.
Besides all this, if you just step out of the vehicle, we could get this taken care of. Or if you just give me your name and everything.
I've never refused my name. One time I've never refused my name.
Okay, so, well, I asked for your license, insurance, registration, you wouldn't give me that.
I don't voluntarily apply for those documents, which are voluntary to apply for, by the way.
So what is your name?
My name's Gerald.
What is your family name?
My family name is Davis, and thank you for Davis.
Davis. And then Gerald is with a G, J, or
with the G.
G-E-R-A-L-D?
Yep. And actually, if you wanted me to write it, I'd write it as my proper name. Something I wasn't educated in school, a proper name. Do you know how Benjamin Franklin signed his name?
Do you have a date of birth?
With semicolons.
What's your date of birth?
I don't see the relevance to that question.
So we can help identify you, and maybe we can get out of here.
Well, I told you, my name's Gerald, my family name's Davis, and you can see me with your own eyes.
Do you have a middle name?
It's challenging to try and not be offensive. I don't want to be disrespectful, but then again, I love life, and I love.
Have any of us been disrespectful to you in any kind of way?
No, well, in a way, but not directly.
Disrespectful to you?
You have a gun. You have these lights on that are kind of humiliating me in public. So that, in a sense, that's disrespect.
Okay.
Other than that, no. And
so treated you courteously this whole time, correct?
Well, the courtesy would have been to see that I'm a peaceful man and allow me to help my friend and not interfere with me helping somebody and allow me to go free on my way.
So Gerald,
that would be courteous and kind.
What's your date of birth?
Well, since I wasn't counting back then, what you're asking me, you want me to provide you with the details of the legal entity.
What's your birth date?
The birth date on the birth
So
certificate.
here's the deal. I'm going to tell you very calmly. We
Okay.
are going to remove you from the vehicle. You're going to be under arrest. So
Okay.
if you resist, it's going to add other charges. Also on top of that, we don't want to.
In no way will I resist.
So go ahead and either slide out towards the side, open this door, or go to those deputies right now, or you're
Okay.
you are under arrest.
Okay.
Are you shutting it off?
Yeah.
You
Hey,
this way or that way?
hey, I want to say one thing. I love you guys. I love you.
All right.
And I'm probably done talking for the rest of this adventure.
Okay.